Time is like a river, constantly flowing, never pausing, and impossible to grasp once it's passed. No matter how much we might want to, we can't step into the same stream twice. Each second, like a droplet of water, slips through our hands, taking with it the chances, the choices, and the moments we either embraced or ignored. There is a quiet wisdom in understanding the nature of time. It does not wait, it does not rewind, it does not bargain, and yet most of us live as though we have all the time in the world. We postpone apologies, we delay dreams, we hold back love, and we resist change. But in doing so, we are merely watching the river of time rush past us, carrying away the opportunities we thought we could return to later. What defines us is not how much time we have, but how we use the time we are given. Every moment is a chance to grow, to reach out, to stand up for what is right, to say what matters, and to be who we truly are. When we begin to live with that awareness of time's fleeting nature, we start to value what is truly important. We become less distracted by the noise and more focused on the melody of our purpose. It's easy to feel like we're stuck in place, waiting for something to change, but time doesn't stop. The world doesn't freeze for our hesitation. Whether we act or not, the current keeps moving. So we must ask ourselves, are we drifting passively with the current, or are we using the flow to propel us forward? We are not guaranteed tomorrow. We are not promised a perfect future. But we are gifted this moment, this breath, this heartbeat, this choice. And within this small space of now lies all the power we need to shape what comes next. Cherish time. Do not waste it on resentment, on fear, on pride. Use it to build, to forgive, to learn, and to love. For though the river of time cannot be stopped, we can choose how we move within it. Let us move with courage. Let us move with clarity. And let us move with the knowledge that the true tragedy is not in time passing, but in letting it pass without truly living. Time is one of the most precious resources we have, and yet it is also one of the most misunderstood and undervalued. Unlike money, power, or material possessions, time cannot be saved, stored, or earned back once it is gone. It moves forward with a quiet, unstoppable rhythm, indifferent to our wishes, regrets, or delays. Just like a river that flows past a point and never returns to that same spot again, each moment in our lives passes us by only once. No matter how much we may wish to revisit a certain day, relive a memory, or take back a word or action, time does not grant us that privilege. What's done is done, and what's missed is often lost forever. This reality is difficult for many to accept, especially in a world that constantly tempts us with distractions. We often assume there will be more time to say sorry, more time to chase dreams, more time to appreciate our loved ones. But this illusion causes us to take time for granted. We waste hours on things that don't matter, delay meaningful conversations, and put off important steps toward becoming the person we were meant to be. What we fail to see is that with every passing second, the window of opportunity narrows. Time is slipping through our fingers, even as we convince ourselves we are waiting for the right moment. The irreplaceable nature of time is both a burden and a gift. It burdens us because it forces us to live with the consequences of our inaction. But it also grants us the gift of urgency, a powerful reminder that we must live intentionally. Every moment presents a choice, and within that choice lies the possibility for growth, connection, progress, and healing. When we treat time as something sacred, we stop wasting it on regret, procrastination, and fear. Instead, we begin to act with a sense of clarity and commitment, knowing that the moment we are in now is the only moment we are guaranteed. Recognizing time as irreplaceable also humbles us. It makes us realize that we are not in control of how much time we are given. We cannot predict how long we will live, how long we will have with the people we love, or how much time we will have to reach our goals. This awareness shouldn't lead to panic. It should inspire presence. When we are truly aware of the value of time, we start to show up fully in our lives. We stop living half-heartedly or waiting for perfection. We start taking action, having courage, and making peace with the fact that life is moving with or without us. In the end, it's not the amount of time we have that matters, but what we do with it. Time is like a river. You cannot touch the same water twice. So when a moment comes, be present. When a chance arises, take it. And when time offers you its brief but beautiful gift, don't waste it, use it, live it, let it mean something. Many people go through life believing they have time. Time to apologize, time to change, time to chase a dream, or time to make things right. But this belief is often an illusion that slowly steals life's most valuable opportunities. When we delay what truly matters, we're not just postponing actions. We're letting time carry away the chance to experience the depth and meaning of life. Each moment we hesitate is a moment lost forever, because time doesn't pause for our indecision or our comfort zones. Delaying dreams is one of the most common and tragic ways we waste our time. We convince ourselves that now is not the right time, that we're not ready, that circumstances will be better tomorrow, next week, next year. But in truth, the perfect time never comes. Waiting for all conditions to be ideal is a silent form of self-sabotage. Life is never without challenges. There will always be uncertainty, fear, and risk involved in pursuing something meaningful. If we wait until all of those things disappear, we might wait forever, and in doing so, we risk letting the river of time sweep away the chance that once stood before us. The dreams we carry inside us, whether they are to build something, to learn something new, to help others, or to simply live more freely, are not just ideas. They are parts of who we are. When we delay them, we bury a part of ourselves. We disconnect from the excitement of potential and the fulfillment of purpose, and often by the time we finally feel ready, the season has passed, the opportunity is no longer there, the people who could have supported us are gone. The energy, the timing, and the moment are lost, and it's not only dreams we delay. We often delay conversations, forgiveness, expressions of love, and healing. We assume we have time to mend relationships, to say what needs to be said, or to give someone the appreciation they deserve. But life is unpredictable. People leave, circumstances change, and what was possible yesterday may be impossible tomorrow. Time waits for no one, and the longer we delay, the more we risk losing the very things that make life rich and meaningful. The truth is, delay is not neutral. It takes something from us every time. It robs us of peace, progress, and presence. But once we recognize this, we gain power, we can choose differently, we can act now. We can stop living in the illusion of someday and embrace the reality of now, because now is where life happens. Now is where change begins. Now is the only time we have to shape a future that reflects who we truly are and what we truly desire. Don't let delay become your habit. Let action become your legacy. When we truly grasp the fleeting nature of time, something within us shifts. Life begins to feel more urgent, not in a panicked way, but in a purposeful one. We no longer see each day as just another 24 hours to get through. Instead, we begin to see it as a sacred window of opportunity. That awareness changes everything. It brings meaning to the mundane, clarity to confusion, and value to things we once overlooked. Awareness of time's passing awakens us to the beauty of the present moment and inspires us to live not just by routine, but by intention. Living with awareness means recognizing that every action, no matter how small, contributes to the story of our lives. It's easy to let days blend together. Wake up, go to work, scroll through a phone, fall asleep, repeat. But when we're conscious of how limited our time is, we start asking deeper questions. Am I living in alignment with who I want to be? Am I spending time on what truly matters to me? Am I giving energy to people and things that fill me with purpose? Or am I simply moving through the motions because it's comfortable? This kind of reflection isn't always easy. It requires honesty. It demands courage, because sometimes the answers reveal that we're wasting precious time on distractions, fears, or obligations that don't serve our growth. But that awareness is powerful. It gives us a chance to recalibrate. It helps us recenter our focus on what we value most, whether that's love, truth, service, creativity, health, or inner peace. Awareness also changes the way we interact with others. We become more present in our relationships, knowing that time with loved ones is not infinite. We stop holding grudges for the sake of pride. We listen more, appreciate more, express more. We begin to understand that moments shared with people, whether joyful or difficult, are opportunities to connect, to learn, to grow. And because we know time is limited, we no longer take those interactions for granted. Perhaps the most beautiful thing about this awareness is that it creates a sense of urgency to become who we are meant to be. When we understand that time is always moving, we stop waiting for the right moment to pursue our calling or live with authenticity. We realize that today is all we have, and that's enough. That awareness motivates us to stop hiding, stop pretending, stop postponing. It encourages us to take action now, not because we fear the end, but because we honor the gift of being alive. The truth is, when we live with a deep awareness of time's value, we begin to live more fully. We say what needs to be said. We take chances. We forgive more quickly. We smile more often. And we walk through life not with heaviness, but with gratitude, because we know that every moment is a chance to make life more meaningful for ourselves and for those around us. Many people feel stuck, trapped in routines, held back by fear, or waiting for something external to change before they can move forward. But the truth is, life is always moving. Time is flowing like a river, whether we choose to act or not. We might feel motionless, but the world keeps turning, the seasons keep changing, and moments keep passing. And with each passing moment, we are either growing with the current or drifting further from the life we were meant to live. It's easy to mistake stillness for stability. We often cling to what's familiar, believing it keeps us safe. We stay in jobs that drain us, relationships that hurt us, or patterns that limit us, not because we're truly happy, but because change feels overwhelming. But while we stand still out of fear, time is not waiting. Opportunities pass, people change, and windows close. Life doesn't pause just because we're afraid to move. There is a subtle danger in waiting too long. The more we delay action, the more we convince ourselves that we're powerless. We begin to believe that we're stuck forever, that nothing will change, that our dreams are too distant to reach. But this is an illusion. The current of life is always moving, and we have the power to move with it. We don't need everything to be perfect. We just need to take one step. The river doesn't demand we swim the entire length at once, only that we stop clinging to the shore. Moving with the current doesn't mean rushing or acting recklessly. It means being willing to let go of what no longer serves us. It means recognizing when fear is holding us back more than it's keeping us safe. It means trusting that growth often comes with discomfort, and that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to keep moving despite it. When we stop resisting and begin to flow with life, we open ourselves up to unexpected beauty. We discover new strengths, meet new people, find new paths. Life starts to feel less like a struggle and more like a journey. And even when the current takes us through dark or uncertain places, we begin to trust that we are capable of navigating it. We begin to believe that we are not stuck. We are transforming. In the end, it's not about moving quickly. It's about moving intentionally. It's about deciding each day not to waste time in places we've outgrown. It's about choosing progress over comfort, growth over fear, and truth over habit. Because while time flows regardless of our choices, the quality of our journey depends on whether we decide to drift aimlessly or steer forward with purpose. There comes a point in life when we must ask ourselves what is truly worth our limited time. So much of our energy is spent on things that, in the bigger picture, mean very little. Anger we refuse to let go of, fears that never come true, pride that isolates us, or wounds from the past we keep reopening. We carry these emotional burdens like heavy stones in our pockets, unaware of how much they weigh us down, and as time slips by, we waste countless precious moments on emotions and thoughts that do not serve our growth, our peace, or our purpose. Letting go is not weakness, it's strength, it's wisdom. It's the realization that time is too short to hold on to what is breaking us. When we choose to forgive, not because the other person deserves it, but because we deserve freedom, we reclaim time that would have otherwise been lost to bitterness. When we stop replaying painful memories that we cannot change, we open the door to healing in the present. And when we release our attachment to pride, to being right, or to holding on to control, we make space for connection, humility, and peace. It's important to understand that holding on to negative emotions doesn't protect us, it drains us. It clouds our clarity and blurs the beauty of what's right in front of us. While we're consumed by resentment or fear, we miss moments of joy, laughter, and meaning. We miss chances to connect, to grow, to love, to be fully present. These moments pass, and we cannot retrieve them. We only realize their value once they're gone. Time invites us to live lightly, not carelessly, but with intention. It teaches us that life isn't about being perfect or winning every argument. It's about learning, evolving, and making peace with imperfection. Letting go means choosing peace over the desire to prove something. It means valuing your time and energy so much that you refuse to spend it on anything that poisons your spirit or dims your light. Letting go also means releasing the pressure to be someone you're not. So many people spend years trying to meet others' expectations, living in the image others created for them. But each day spent pretending is a day not lived authentically. Time will not slow down to wait for you to accept yourself. The sooner you let go of who you think you're supposed to be, the sooner you can become who you truly are. When you begin to let go of pain, of pride, of fear, of pretense, you begin to live. Your steps become lighter, your heart becomes freer, and your time becomes sacred again. The river of life flows with or without us. The choice is ours. Do we spend our time clinging to what weighs us down, or do we release it and allow ourselves to move forward with peace, clarity, and purpose? The most powerful realization we can come to is that now is all we truly have, not yesterday, filled with memories and regrets, not tomorrow, which remains uncertain and out of reach. The present moment is the only time we can touch, feel, act within, and influence. This moment right here, right now, is where life is happening, and yet so many of us live as though time is endless, as if we'll always have another chance, another day, another opportunity, but the truth is we don't. What we do with this moment is what defines our future. The power of now is often underestimated because it seems so small. A single decision, a few words spoken, a minute of courage, a breath of honesty. But stacked together, these tiny moments form the foundation of our entire lives. That's where real transformation begins, not in some distant future, but in the moment we choose to show up, to speak truth, to take a step forward. Every time we decide to act with intention instead of hesitation, we reclaim time that would otherwise be lost. The people we admire most, those who live with courage, purpose, and peace are not waiting for life to hand them a perfect day. They are living in the moment they have. They're not wasting time wondering what could have been or what might be. They are fully present. They speak with heart, they act with clarity, and they make peace with imperfection. That's where strength is born in the now. Living in the present doesn't mean we forget the past or ignore the future. It means we learn from yesterday, hope for tomorrow, but live fully today. The present moment is the meeting point of our experience and our choices. It's the only time we can choose to forgive, to begin to love, to change. And once we begin to honor the now, we stop waiting for permission to live. We stop putting our happiness and potential on hold. We start to live with intention because we finally realize that this moment is our life. Asterisk, asterisk, and so, the ending message is this. Asterisk, asterisk, the river of time flows endlessly, never stopping, never slowing down for anyone. You cannot touch the same water twice, just as you cannot live the same moment again. Don't waste your life waiting for perfect timing, for certainty, or for someone else to show you the way. Every heartbeat is a reminder that you are alive now, that you have something to give, something to learn, something to become. Let today be the day you stop drifting and start directing. Let this be the moment you stop waiting and start living. Don't carry the weight of the past. Don't fear what's ahead. Step into the now with courage, with clarity, with presence, because this moment, this breath, is where your life is, and what you choose to do with it is what will define you. Live it fully, use it wisely, and let it mean something.